Sometimes, most of the time, it is I get to sit across the table from you, look into your eyes, and
Here you go.
talk to you
Yeah.
and be with you,
Yeah.
be in the moment with you, and not have to worry about the bills or the job or what board we have to sit on or what school we have to do, right? In that very moment, in that short span of time, you, me, and the Lord. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Living Outlandish. I'm Michael Outland, and with me is my beautiful wife,
Jody.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Ready for another show?
Sure.
Hey, we're going to do this one. I'm not sure what we're going to call it, but it's going to be a short.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to kind of do halftime because it's the idea that I want them to give them some quick advice and
Okay.
then go put it into action quickly.
Okay.
So tonight, hey, we're dressed up a little bit. I figured we'd do a little date night conversation.
Okay.
So I want to talk about the importance of continually dating your wife. Always. Even if you're in dating phase, right? There are times where there are people who are in courtship. You're not even married and you have already taken your foot off the gas. Like, hey, I've been with her for, we've been together 3 weeks. I'm not spending no more money. Just joking.
Maybe.
Maybe, right? So I want to talk about the importance of dating, and we joke about it, but we go and say, listen, yes, you are my wife, but you are also my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And the kids crack up.
There's a songwriter that says, and hopefully, he get in trouble. It says, you gotta have, 3 women. It says, I don't remember how it goes. It says, one woman hold you down.
Oh boy.
One woman to lift you up.
Oh no.
You have one on the side that really don't give. Go listen to the song. But you know what I found? I get all 3 women
Really?
in my wonderful wife.
Really? Wow. Wow.
Listen, you hold me down.
Wow.
When I need it. You lift me up.
Wow.
When I need it. And every now and then,
I'm gonna stab you too.
if somebody pop off,
oh my God,
you can roll your neck like the best of them, right? It's for real. But
are you trying to call me a FAFO chick?
Hey, if they want to find out, if they want to find out,
really,
you've been there, done that. You got you got stories. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not. This is talking about dating.
Mild-tempered and sweet.
Hey, this is talking about dating. We're not gonna talk about you. Possibly going off on people. I'm not.
I would never.
Amen. All right. So, the importance of dating and going out. What do you feel? Why do you feel? Should I say, dating is such a integral part of our relationship and what keeps us.
It gives us time to spend time together, or sometimes we choose to do couples dates, but it still gives us adult time.
Yeah.
Where you're not talking about all the things that have to be done, need to be done, should be done, could have been done, and you're not at home doing all the things.
Yeah.
And it's just a time to, reflect on how the day has been, how the week has been, not getting into details of, pulling out your phone, making sure the calendar's up to date, having some time to unwind and show appreciation for one another. because we both need that. And it also creates a space of being able to connect when the kids are gone.
Yeah.
It's not all about, okay, we're coexisting, co-parenting, married, if you will, under the same roof.
On the same roof, just, yeah.
And then when the kids are gone, we're like, wait, I'm sorry. When did you turn into that person?
This is true.
I married that person, and
happens.
now you're here.
Yeah.
So, it's time to just discuss and reassess the adult things.
Yeah. I want to unpack that a little bit, because we've heard stories of people that have come to do coaching with us. They have kids, be married for years, and they're there and they're in it and they're going, and all of a sudden it's like the kids are out of the house. They either gone to college or gotten married, or I don't like this person,
or I don't know this person,
or I literally do not know who you are, because we never, in that moment, in that time, in that season, we never really talked to each other.
That's where you see your couples that have been together 20 and 30 years start having issues and getting divorced and doing that, because they're like I was here because of the kids. Like, they're grown now, so I can do what I gotta do.
I can move around.
Yeah,
I can move around. Yeah, and it's oftentimes when we're having those conversations with those individuals, a lot of what we hear are that they're very similar in nature, right? It's we really didn't. I had my friends, like he had his friends or she had her friends, right? We really don't like we don't really like the same things, right? Or we don't like doing the same things. Or we don't even like watch, like we know somebody, and I'm not gonna call them out, right? But I know we know somebody who, they have kids and they hang around with the kids. When the kids go to bed, they go to 2 separate rooms and watch 2 separate shows.
Yeah.
Right? They don't even watch TV together.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not even talking about where it's every other night or every now and then, because I got a show that you like, or you have a show that I don't like. They choose to go into their separate corners, into their separate rooms, if you will.
Yeah.
And not even interact with each other once the kids are in the bed, because they say, which I guess it works for them now, they need their alone time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe that while alone time is healthy, right? While again, I go in the backyard, I sit out back. I'm going to get in my safe space, right? But what do? After I've had my few moments or whatever, and my breathing, I'm not an outside person. But I know this is his safe space. I know he's peaceful out here. I'm coming out here with him, right? And you come and you join me in my space, but you allow me my time. But we do it together as well.
That's true.
Yeah, and I just don't know if everybody understands the need. Like, I love going and out with you to the wine bar, listening to music and dancing.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
It's not a dancing place, but if I start to feel it, I want to pull you close and kind of rock with you a little bit, right? That's ready. But we also do it here, guys. Little nugget. This is for you. We don't always have to go out somewhere to do that.
That's true.
We can put music on in the kitchen, right? That's
and have date night here.
So the same glass, the price of that glass of wine that I bought, I got the whole bottle this time, right? And we can have a moment. Send the kid, like they're older now, but we used to send the kids to Granny's house every other Friday.
Yeah,
and we dated each other. Now they don't have to. Now they can be home by themselves, and we can still go out, right? It's we love dating each other, having conversation. The beautiful thing about it is there's times where we will not talk about kids, not talk about work, or not talk about school functions. But there's other times where we will, where we can just be us and talk about the craziness that's going on in, like, can you believe what happened at the school we can't say that around the kids, but I could take that teacher and lost her darn mind. Or that I can't believe them teachers are dating, right? You can get into some of the juicy details.
That yelled.
Did you hear what Sally them? We're not gonna gossip, right? We're not going. But I want you to. Did you hear that? What they are expecting these kids to be doing nowadays, and we can have a more open conversation, right? And we can do that. Yeah, dating is fun.
It is.
So, let's give some advice.
Okay.
So, what are some of your top dating things to do? Now, you're not spots because they may not be here in our area, but what are some of the things you like to do?
To go watch a good movie.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
With my blanket.
Okay.
And okay, we won't take a pillow, but
because you're gonna go to sleep and just you sleep in a movie.
I've done really good when we've been able to go to the movies during the day.
Okay.
Yeah. At night, that's hard. Like
no, it's not. No.
Near bedtime.
Everybody else.
I've been running all day.
You're like, this seat is comfortable, and now they got the new ones that the feet pop up. You can lean back, like you can get a whole comfortable in the movie theater. I'm like, y'all are plotting against me,
and it's heated.
I think the movie people are plotting against me. Y'all are making my wife go to sleep.
And I love a good meal.
There's something now that I honestly said I was not going to be the preacher on the show, but it's something about breaking bread together and just being at the table where we are doing communion, where we are talking and we are having conversation and we are in that moment with one another, and we are able to appreciate and fulfill our covenant that we made with the Lord in that moment at the table, doing communion. Keep going.
I also we've done bar hopping with some of our friends, which is so funny because we're in a college town. And so all the college kids are out with us. We're like, hey,
like, we don't normally do this, but hey, we're here.
We're here. Yeah. You're here. And then at home, I like renting a good movie on the TV.
Yeah.
Popping popcorn.
I was about to say, you make the best popcorn. Just putting that out there. She does. It's like she speaks a word over the popcorn.
Oh my God.
I don't know what it is. It's something in the popcorn. Ask the kids. Like the kids will go to their friend's house and they will talk about how their mom don't have good popcorn. Like I don't know what she's doing over there. They mama not saved because she don't even know how to make popcorn.
So bad. And I love massage nights.
That's work. That's that. But no,
I get a massage.
This is true, but it's funny. I know we joke about it. I love so probably what was it 3-4 years ago? I actually bought a massage table. Mm-hmm. Got it home. So it's in our room. You can set it, put it up, tear it down. But it's a whole vibe being able to pull the table out and treat you to a massage right there in our home where you're most comfortable, ready. It's the only place where I know of that you can get a massage and feel comfortable enough to doze off, right? Because even though you're again, private investigator, hostage negotiation, she's not just dozing off at the salon. She's just not doing it, right?
I just hear all these noises. It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So, but at home, you're able to be at peace. And you're able to do it. So it's really cool. Yeah. We also do stuff, again, cheap date nights, right? Where we go to a place, Big Box Story won't kind of go into details on that, but they have those big books, right? We sit down, we sit down on the carpet, lay down in the bed, whatever the case may be, and we will do search and find books.
Yeah.
Love those.
Those are fun. Those
are
fun. Yeah.
There's times where I will even whoop you.
Oh, no.
Oftentimes.
No.
Often. Listen,
when we compete, you never win. So there's that.
You don't even know how to play spades. Exactly. She's like, what is that? Because she calls them fans.
I do know what it is. I choose not to beat you because I don't want to hurt your ego.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Because I beat you in when I want to, I can.
But so you just trying to say you've never wanted to beat me?
No, I've beat you before.
You just never wanted to beat me before?
I've beat you before.
No, it's not that. That's never happened. Like there's certain things that doesn't happen. If we're playing spades, you're not winning. If we're playing dominoes,
we've never
you're
played
not
spades
winning.
by ourselves because I didn't know you could play with two people.
We've done. Oh my gosh.
We normally play like Uno or something.
We do. I love playing Uno
or sequence.
With you. Sequence is fun. I love playing sequence with you. It is fun. But even getting like we are nostalgia kids. Like we are 80s babies.
Jenga.
So we we do play Jenga. That is fun. We got the big one, like the big Jenga. But we also play the Nintendo, like the original NES system. We have it. We play it. It is fun. Listen, I don't know.
You have fun playing. Those two brothers.
See. There you go. There you go. We supposed to be telling these people about great date night ideas that they can go do or stuff that they can do.
But you literally run and just jump in the hole, and I'm like,
that's not. Listen,
the game. The object is to jump over.
I'm really good. It's kind of like you in spades. I just want to make sure you know that I appreciate you, want to be with you. I don't want to just be beating up on you on everything, right? And so I let you win on that one.
Is that the same thing with Tetris?
No, that game was made by Satan. that game was made. I don't understand that game. Like, especially when they start speeding up and falling fast. I don't understand that. Saved my life. It is hard to play that game. So I don't know why. That one's just not good for me. You're really good at that one. So let's continue on in the importance of it. I think a lot of times we lose sight of why it's important to do a couple of things. Yes, to go on date nights, to laugh, right? To have fun, to joke around with one another. I think it's therapeutic, one, but it also yields another level of intimacy and vulnerability that many people don't get to have in relationships, right? They don't get to just be vulnerable with their spouse and have a good time and take their hair down at the bun or whatever and just be cool, right? And just we saw this thing on now we used to do dating with the twist, but I saw something online the other day. It was you can send in a picture. Right, we haven't done it yet, but
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, you can send in a picture, and they take it, scan whatever, and then do paint by number of your face or whatever it gets to be. Yeah. I think I want to try it. I think I want to try it because it seems like we can be in our home in our own safe space, but then we also want to go out, right? I want to take you to a good There's nothing better than a wonderful steak, potatoes, some broccolini, right?
Oh boy!
with a little, what's Salt Bae?
Oh my gosh!
With a little salt, I like my salt when it comes out. The salt is on fire, right? I just love going out to eat with you, but it's something. Ready? It's not always about the food. Sometimes, most of the time, it is. I get to sit across the table from you, look into your eyes, and
here you go,
and talk to you.
Yeah.
And be with you.
Yeah.
Be in the moment with you. And not have to worry about the bills or the job or what board we have to sit on or what school we have to do, right? All we in that very moment, in that short span of time, you, me, and the Lord are all that's there. Like there's other people in the restaurant, but you are all that I see. And I struggle with people who don't actively date each other because they don't take advantage of those moments of being in the moment with that person that they fell in love with.
Yeah, that's true.
Like my dad gave me a quote. He said, "Son, whatever it takes to get her, it's going to take that and a whole lot more to keep her." And that has stuck with me my entire life, right? He told me when I was young. But my thing is, okay, I need to bring her flowers. I started off bringing her flowers. So I can't stop now that we're dating. Now that we moved from dating to married, now the flowers gotten bigger, right? Because she said I do, right? No, I'm for real. Yeah. Like I used to bring you small gifts, right? And take you shopping. And we used to, go to different places as far as like to sit down and eat. Well, if I did that to get you, if I did that in our dating phase, why would I believe, okay, now that I got you, I need to stop. No, I need to now show you, listen, you accepted me when I didn't have nothing or had very, very little. I won't say nothing. Very, very little. Now that we have more, let me show you a different world. Let's now go explore this world in a whole new way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We even date on vacation.
Yeah, we do.
And I know some of our friends don't like, what? You have kids. When they were younger, it was harder. But now that they're older, like we will go and, hey, we're going to go and have a dinner by ourselves. Figure it out. Like like yeah, me and my wife, like, and I tell kids all the time. Now, some of y'all may be offended by this, but I tell my kids, listen, at the end of the day, if my wife don't like y'all got to go. Cause my number one is my wife. Like she is my everything. She is my life. She's the one. Like cause I left and cleft my house, right? It says leave and cleave. I left and cleft, right?
Oh boy.
And so okay. She is it, right? And if that's the case, I gotta act like it.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're able to speak a word or give advice to young ladies, right? Or even, others who have been in relationships a while, the appreciation for some guy that desires to consistently and continually date you, what kind of advice would you give to those ladies who have that man that does that for them?
We sure this is short?
Well, maybe not. I don't know. We might keep it going.
Stop being unappreciative.
Okay.
Because if he puts thought into it, if you end up at Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast, it was a thought.
Okay.
If you end up at IHOP at midnight for dinner, it was a thought. There's no such thing as I can't believe he took me there. We go to Waffle House and have just as much fun as we do at any of the steakhouses.
Yeah, true.
We spend $40 on dinner and we spend $400 on dinner. Still the same company.
Yeah.
Quit running your mouth. Shut your mouth. Sit down and be quiet.
I think the prophet Kendrick Lamar said, "Sit down, be humble." I think that's what he said. I think that's what he said.
I don't understand this new internet sensation where women are bashing men for trying. But then you turn around and you're bashing men for not trying. But because you don't like the level of try, that's unheard of to me.
Wow.
I don't understand that.
That's a word.
I don't understand that. And quit running around telling everybody you don't need a man. Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do.
Okay. I'm with you.
You just do.
Okay.
I don't have to break it down. There are different things that you need from me. One of them's very obvious. Figure it out.
That's another episode.
Figure it out on your own.
Well, I guess you don't need, but
theoretically,
you should. Yeah.
You need a man because what you're getting from outside sources still came from a man.
Message.
But
I just showed my age again. I showed like if you don't know that reference, like I was old. I'm old. It's okay.
And just enjoy. Like if it's a picnic, it's a picnic. If we're eating Lunchables, we still on a picnic eating Lunchables.
I will say it is befuddling.
Care.
It is befuddling to me how much I go online and I see young women who desire a relationship, but they are more infatuated. You can't take me
to this place.
Like when did this happen?
They be missing out.
Like it'd be funny to me. Like somebody like y'all be in y'all 20s and y'all are like, this dude has to have this much money. He has to have this credit score. And he got to be able to provide me this. Ready? You ready?
But you can't provide that for yourself.
You can't provide that for you. Like what? They go, huh? Like you don't make six figures. Like I don't understand it. Like you can't take you to the best steakhouse. Like why is this a requirement? I get it. You need a guy who is willing to work. You need a guy who is willing to provide. You need
respects you.
And respects you.
Yeah.
But when did it become you need a guy
to prove to me and my friends that you can support the lifestyle that I see online or TV? That's not a thing.
I agree. And some of them don't even like won't even appreciate the gesture of the date because it's not to the level in which they feel is Instagrammable enough.
Yeah. But that's the social media world that we didn't grow up in, but we're placed in now. Because I even saw a post the other day where somebody was complaining about receiving grocery store flowers. Where else y'all getting them from? We only knew about grocery store flowers growing up.
Growing up, yeah.
Now, I knew about florists. I'm not saying I didn't. But, yeah, I went there to get, like, prom boutonnieres and stuff, or, like, funeral arrangements, or sending somebody, sick flowers or something like that. But to show up at somebody's house with flowers for a date from a florist, that was unheard of. Everybody went to the grocery store.
And it's crazy. Like, you will dog a guy. Like, I've heard outright out dog a guy for going and getting flowers from a grocery store, right? Going and it looks good. Some of the grocery store flowers look like they came from florists, but right? And you know he didn't, or he did, or when you asked where he got it from, he told you because he wasn't embarrassed. And you dog this guy out, and he spent money. Ready? Not even important. That's important-ish. Like, that's B. Number one, he thought about you.
Because a lot of guys don't think. They're like, it is what it is. I am who I am. I'm set in my ways. Well, I'm just going to say, I enjoyed and appreciate my baby's breath.
Oh, she said the baby's breath.
Baby's breath, and what else be in the bouquets? It's like a little sunflower.
Yeah.
Maybe not sunflower. I don't know.
I'm
not good with flowers. Some little round yellow thing.
But
I don't care.
But it doesn't. But I think a lot of time we're so caught up in the what that we miss. We don't even acknowledge the why, the acknowledgement of a person who thought about me, who chose to set this up for me, who designed. Ready? You talked to the women. Can I talk to the men for a second?
Hold on. I have something else.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine dogging a guy that brings you grocery store flowers and is like, hey, I packed a picnic and it's, I don't know, regular old ham.
Okay.
And some cheddar because we ain't up to fancy cheese. And you go on this date, and then you dog him and talk about it to all of your girlfriends about how terrible it was. And he chose to use his last groceries on the date to try to impress you because that's all he had. And he had nothing else. And he's going to go without a meal or try to get with his homeboys or friends or something to lock up to eat the next day because he was trying to impress you. And your response was, what you gave was not good enough.
And you know what? I've literally heard online that similar scenario. Somebody would say, well, he can't afford to be dating somebody right now. And so he need to go get his bread up. And when he get his bread up, then he need to come back.
And then when he gets his bread up, he's not going to want you because you was ungrateful. And he's going to pick up the next person that is ungrateful and she's going to benefit from. And I'm not saying that you need to fix everybody up, but you need to have patience, grace, and try to work with people.
Amen. If you told me back when I didn't have anything, right? Hey, go get your life together, then come back. The appreciation, I'm just keeping it real, wouldn't have been there. Do you know why I work so hard? Do you know why I love like going to GG place, right? Going to the L place, like going to those places for you? Because you held me down when I had nothing. And I mean nothing. Like there was a moment I had an accident. All 4 of my tires were busted out. You drove an hour so that I could
use more like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half so that I could use your cell phone because you had coverage so I could get my car towed. Women don't do that anymore. They don't they're like, if you're not already you're not already on the path to be a ready-made millionaire, when we meet, you're not my person.
Now we're gonna do a part 2 so you can talk to the men too.
Hey, I like it. Listen, this is supposed to be a short, and so we're going to table it. I don't know when we're going to come back, but we will, because the reality of it is dating is fun, dating is amazing, and if you do it right, at the end of the night,
oh boy,
dating is the best.
Marriage, no, none of that with dating, none of that.
I date you like you're my you're my wife, but you're my girlfriend.
In the marriage we date.
See y'all next time.